So today is April the 9th, 2021, and we are in Detroit, in Michigan. We are in Kentwood / Grand Rapids, Michigan, with the one and only Leitaiya King, yeah, and Therese Ellis, yeah. Therese and I arrived yesterday to come get our one-on-one quality time with Leitaiya, and we'll be coming back next month. We have a girls trip with Jada and Jordan. They'll be joining us. So this is the company that Leitaiya works for. She doesn't work for, not this location, of course. She works from home, and she is a business analyst. She is a BA. And she is a BA for jewelry. And she's responsible for making sure that the particular products, correct me where I am incorrect, are actually going to be stored within the jewelry section of each of the stores. So you make sure every store is stocked with what they need.
Yes, so essentially I control the inventory, the jewelry and watch inventory in all of our stores. Just make sure they have as much as they need, order it when needed, and make sure there are no holes on the floor.
That's my key. When you say make sure there are no holes on the floor, Leitaiya.
Empty shelves, empty pegs where the jewelry should be. Presentations. We have presentation standards to have a certain number of items on each shelf, on each peg. So just make sure that we're not having any holes. Sometimes around like holidays, when items sell a little bit faster, I have to order more product more frequently. But yeah, overall, just make sure that the stores are stocked.
So is it your responsibility to visit the stores, to check them out physically, to make sure that they meet the standard that you set?
It's not a requirement, but it's high. It's very much so recommended. And honestly, if you don't get out to the stores and look at the floor and look at, your assortment and kind of connect the dots to what you do on the computer, then there's always going to be that disconnect. So I come out once every few weeks and just look at the floor, see if everything is looking all right. The way I think it's going in my head and on paper. See if it's actually happening.
Okay. All right. And y'all, so again, this is Myers, and this is the home side. So what, baby? He's coming fast. This is the home side of things. This is the company she works for. And so we're coming into one of the locations. Now, granted, she works in the corporate office. She works for corporate, and this is actually one of their stores. And we're going to come in and do some shopping, and she's probably going to also show us a section to give her assessment, her professional assessment. So this is Myers. This is where Leitaiya works. All right, so we have pharmacy over.
Yeah, it's pharmacy. All of our stores with the pharmacy are administering the COVID vaccines. I got my vaccine at not this store, different one, but in the pharmacy.
And which vaccine did you get?
Moderna.
Okay, and you have both shots already?
No, I haven't had both.
Okay.
You got a beautiful face, man. Jeez Louise. That's so big.
So tell us why we stopped here.
Oh, we stopped at the mask filter because I am responsible for allocating the mask filters and the masks to the stores, and so I just wanted to see how many they had. We bought into a lot of mask filters, probably more than anything else that we bought into in the mask accessories category. And so I get a lot of concerns from the stores that they have too many, they're not selling. The demand has certainly gone down since the vaccine and since, initial lockdown. So I just want to see what type of inventory position that they're in right now.
And based upon what you see, what is your assessment? What is your thought?
They have a lot, but they are on sale right now. So I mean, that's probably the best that we can do for the situation right now. But it's also good to see like where they're merchandising them too, because it just kind of gives me more insight and options to give stores that have a lot that may not be merchandising them this way. So yeah, I'll be able to tell a store if they ask me, that they can merchandise it this way.
You'll be able to tell a store?
Yes, if they say, oh, we have too many mask filters, can we transfer them? We typically don't transfer to another store. But I could tell them, you can merchandise them on the sides of these stands.
Okay.
Just to give them a home.
Okay. All right. All right, y'all. So that was part one. We'll be back.